short of the perfect. Steady dripping sauce, young, keeping the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne yet. I leaving a body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let him fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger dough. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked it.
It's the way you walk and the way you stare. Never mind my tear. Then I think I'm out of control. Baby, wanna lose control.
I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. Never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick watching, so relay this back. Finna have it don't lock like a chokehold. I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I'm let to go. Let me go, but I'm let to go. Let me go, but I'm let to go. Let me go, but I'm let to go.
Yeah, and that's on Lil Mo.
Summer is a couple months away, and I know you guys are gearing up to make a big splash with your content on Facebook, but let's pause for the cause. Oh yes, come take a quick dive with me. It's Oliver Twix here, back with another Twix tip on how you too can be a successful creator on Facebook. Today is all about reviewing your insights on professional dashboards, specifically post insights. My fave. Getting data is the best way to know how your content is performing, and when you know that, you can strategize better for success at a higher level. Go to Professional Dashboard and click on the tab that says Insights to access them. Once you're there, you'll see different types of insights. Today, we're only focusing on post insights. These metrics include cool things like reactions, which are the number of reactions on your post. Another one of my personal favorite metrics is engagement. Y'all need to know that. Engagement represents the number of reactions, comments, shares, and clicks on your post. Now, this is good information to know, especially when you have bonuses on your post, because you can see the data and thus make plans on how to be better, which in turn means potentially more money. Okay, ka-ching! And we know it's all about staying in your bag, okay? Professional Dashboard is literally working non-stop to make our experience easier. So head on over there and I'll see you soon.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Guys, my name is Sam, and this is
Oliver Twix,
and we are from season 5 of Netflix's The Circle here at the Bumble headquarters in New York City, and this is
the Cartel Hour.
So boom, we're gonna take the picture.
All right.
First thing we're gonna do is take the Bumble OG, so we have to put 4
puntos.
Wow. Oh no, I tripped, I fell.
Oh!
Next, we're gonna take the Bumble XO, 4 and 4.
4. Oh my God! Here we go.
What if I gotta sneeze? Like, ha!
Okay, just a little one.
Achoo. Sous chef, 1 cup of orange juice.
On it!
Sous chef,
Yeah.
1 cup of passion. Well, no, that's a half a cup of passion juice.
On it!
We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of lime juice.
On it!
Wow! Now mix it. Throw it in a circle.
Ow.
Throw it in a circle.
Ow.
Okay. Okay.
I love the color. It's like a
now-
sunset.
We have to top it with the grenadine. Ooh, look at that. So we need a lime, or orange, and then some cherries. Wow.
Beautiful.
And then lastly,
A cherry!
I'm gonna name this drink a glass of poor decisions, because I'm sure I'm gonna do a lot of that after I drink this cup.
That is really good.
That is so good. Thank you, Bumble.
Thank you so much, Bumble.
Bumble, the greatest of all time.
When your star is shining bright, oh, believe Facebook is going to know about it. It's the header to charge her Oliver Twix back with another Twix tip for you Facebook creators. Y'all better be looking out for the Rising Creator label. I got it 3 months ago. It helped me triple my number of followers in 1 week. You heard me. 1 week. Pew. Facebook every week gives a handful of creators a badge of honor. The Rising Creator label. The badge recognizes creators with strong audience engagement whose content meets quality, originality, and integrity guidelines. And what's the big prize, you ask? The algorithm recommends you in people's Facebook feeds as a rising creator to follow. So, what can you do to get the Rising Creator label? Tip 1. Make timely content on Facebook in multiple formats. You want a mix of reels, text posts, photos, and stories to show you're maximizing your presence on the platform. Tip 2. Make engaging content that gets people excited to react and comment on your posts. So reply to your comments and keep the conversation going. Tip number 3. Follow Facebook's guidelines. Get familiar with Facebook's content and partner monetization, which means to post content that you created yourself. That's all I got for y'all. Drop down in the comment section below and let me know how it goes for you. We want to see that content, baby. And hopefully get more rising stars added to the collection. And that's the team.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. I ain't gon' get a line, but it's better celebrate. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all, come all this again. CWIS is the winner. Ha! Yeah. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. I ain't gon' get a line, but it's better celebrate. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all, come all this again. CWIS is the winner. Ha!
Happy Saturday, y'all. Have you heard? Put your phone on silent for me, say that we can. Happy Saturday, everybody. What's going on, bitch? I'm in here, get my hair braided. But the shit is going on. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? It's Oliver Twix. You already know who it is. The head in charge. Your Norboy cutie, always reporting for duty to do the Lord's work. Once again! And we are back in the classroom for this emergency Saturday school session to get into the things of the mother loving things. It's going down over there at Bravo, y'all. It's going down at Bravo. It's just crazy what's going on. The news is more entertaining than the actual show. even though I am enjoying this season 16 actually, dare I say, one of my top 5 seasons of Housewives. And the reason why I say it's top 5 is because in combination of the online drama with the natural chaos that ensued, the constant Easter egg drop-ins of new characters entering the conversation, plus these new developments, and the potential foreseen future in which we can step in, yes, season 16 is one of my favorite seasons of Housewives of Atlanta. And while everyone is complaining about everyone's actions, Brit Eady's doing this, the reunion was this, they doing this, yeah. I love it all. This is great entertainment. We don't watch reality TV to see kumbaya and peace and deliverance and happiness. Yes, we do. We enjoy it, but we want to see the chaos, and the girls are delivering the chaos, baby. Listen, without further ado, while I'm rambling, let me go ahead and bring in one of my favorite people in the whole entire mother-loving world, Quentin T. Harris, everybody. Y'all say hi to Key.
Oh, what's a guan, everybody? What's a guan? Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, love. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Child, Kim ain't know she was doing the show today, huh? Kim sick. Let me go ahead and grab your wig real quick since you got it out on the platter for us. How many people are in the chat? 30 of us? Let me go ahead and grab...
64.
Oh, hey, everybody. Oh, thank you so much. It's more of us in the church on tonight. Let me grab you by your wig real quick. Kim sick, Croy sick, the baby sick. Bitch,
Everybody's sick.
Everybody's sick. The braider late. The tub overflowing. The toilet leaking. She got a gig. She coming in last minute.
Food poisoning.
Get it together this week.
Okay. Yo, before we get into the things I'm gonna tell you.
Let me grab you by your wig real quick, bitch.
And drag that bitch down the motherfucking street.
Girl, what's a guan?
Can you hear me? Am I coming through clear?
You good on my end, baby? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. You sound freaking amazing, just as good as you look.
Happy Saturday. Oh,
Happy Saturday. We got to get into the things today, Q, because the things
it's a lot going on.
And I challenge you right now to talk to me like how we would talk on the phone. Listen, because I done woke up with a little residue from the day before, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Lord. Well, let's go forth then.
So we're not moving in the mighty clouds of joy, but we still walking the staircase to heaven.
You're so ignorant. You're so dumb. Well, I just came from having a selection with the mighty clouds of joy. So I was their lead quartet singer this morning. Okay, so
you better blow.
I'm known for that. Blow it again.
That's what they say.
But double blow for me. You know, it's all type of things going on around my name. So blow it again, bitch. Blow it again, bitch. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Okay, so
it's a lot going on in these streets.
It's a lot going on. I need for you to do me a small favor. So I put together our presentation. You know, of course, we have to have these beautiful photos up as we talk. It makes the whole experience so much better because we are professionals over here. Okay. But all of this stuff is hot off the press, and Q and I originally were going to wait until Monday to talk about this. However, once we saw one thing this morning, we said, okay, let's go ahead and get up. So y'all bear with me as I'm trying to grab photos. I'm going to be talking to Q, giving my commentary, of course, running the show, but also trying to make photos on the back end. So y'all just bear with me as I'm getting my hair done right now. Y'all bear with me, okay? Y'all bear with me. As I download this,
Portia ain't know she was missing a bag.
Okay, just Cham, Portia got Go Naked glued to her head. Don't even know she missing a bag.
Girl.
Q, when I tell you I had such an amazing night last night.
Tell me more. Is that why we were so late this morning? No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I had to grab you one more time. I'm gonna let you loose.
You so funny. I mean, we never planned today. Today was like spur of the moment.
Last minute.
Yeah, very spur.
What happened last night?
I just had a really great night. I had a really great Friday night out on the town with the queers here in Atlanta. You know, they're in Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
You know, it's Pride Month.
I actually done caught wind this morning. Somebody saw you out tipping last night.
Child, it's crazy. What they
Way
say?
in San Diego. Somebody just
What
told
they
me they
say?
saw you. Somebody just told me they saw you. They probably
Child.
watching.
Child. Listen, last night was one for the books, okay?
You had your
Last night
little,
was one for
you
the
had your little
books.
tail feather out. What you have on?
What they told you I had on?
I didn't ask. I didn't ask about that.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I didn't ask you what you had. I know you had your little tail feather out because you've been dressing real scandalous lately.
I bumped into Troy.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
hung out.
okay. I think I seen that outfit then. If y'all took a picture, something about grabbing them by the
Uh-huh.
wigs. Who's y'all
Uh-huh.
throwing some shade at last night?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing. Okay. Hey, Troy. Shout out to Tag. What is it? Touch by Tag.
Boom.
Boom.
Tag did it. It's Troy Gaskins, aka
Okay.
Boom. Tag did it, aka the big dog, aka my
Well,
season
you
3
know what?
sister.
Since in the essence of Nene this week and her wanting to speak with Portia, since we're talking about Troy, if you're watching, I would love for us to have a conversation soon.
What y'all got to talk about? What y'all done did?
Nothing.
Well, I do know some things.
Okay. Well, I just feel like if we all are, like in the words of Nene, are open to having a drink and sitting down, then I'm open to
Yeah.
that. So I just kind of want to, while we're discussing it, and we are live, and it's I'm pretty sure 70 plus people watching now. Troy, if you're watching, I would love for us to chat soon.
Yeah, I'll be sure to post it so he knows.
Oh my gosh. Not
Listen,
like
Q,
that.
let's walk these things real slow. And I'll
Let's
give
let's kind
education.
of swiftly walk through them.
Yeah,
I gotta
swiftly,
go
but
to
yeah.
I gotta go to brunch, bitch.
What time you got to get off? So just so I know.
I got a little bit of time to play with, but I had wanted to catch a little nap because I know I gotta go forth, but it's okay. Come on, let's
Okay.
do this. I'll give you the warning.
Baby.
Oh, justice for Monique. I didn't know you was gonna come in this hot, bitch.
Baby, our girl is back on the Real Housewives of Potomac. I can now go back to watching Potomac every Sunday on my television.
Yes, we can.
Yes, I was definitely one of the people who stopped watching Potomac regularly when Monique left the show. Monique, while I don't think she is the best Potomac housewife, whatever. She's my favorite housewife that's ever been on Potomac. Like she's like my personal that's like my little baby as a viewer. And so when I saw what they was doing with Monique on the show, her last season, with the treatment of the whole fight. Now, granted, Monique does have to take accountability for her actions, and I hope when she returns back to the show, she does do some fan service and not try to gaslight us, into just believing she was just so squeaky clean in the whole situation. Don't do like Phaedra did, Monique, and come in here with the bullshit and, trying to get back in here. You coming back, you giving us what we want. This is exciting us. Come back and do the fan service and tell the people what the fuck we want to hear. Okay? Give the sorries you got to give. Get back in cool with the girls and come get this check. I'm so happy Monique is back. Dude, how you doing?
I'm excited about this as well. Shout out to, before I grab production by their wig, because I'm going to grab them by their wig a little bit later, I have to give Bravo. I'm definitely gonna drag Bravo by their wig in just a few. But I have to give them their big one with this one. Everybody, well, I can't say everybody. I was just like you, Oliver. I was definitely team Monique Samuels when she came in the door. Her component that she was going back and forth with at the time was a little smart mouthy for me. And sometimes you just gotta grab somebody by their wig and apologize about it later. I am an Aries, so I understand Monique. But outside of my silliness, I just want to say that Monique just has that she has that Cynthia Bailey love about her. Like, she may not be the biggest character or that Candy Burris love that we love, right? She may not be the biggest character, but she just has something that we love for her to stick around with. Monique is not afraid to speak her mind. She was a housewife. She's now went through a divorce, so we definitely gonna want to catch up and see where Chris was. She even went off to the car. She even went off into the Carlos King, Reign Entertainment world, and her and Chris tried to do a show over there. So it's going to be refreshing to see if Chris and to see how her and Chris are co-parenting. That's if we get that storyline. So Monique just has so many layers. Of course, she has to come back and take accountability for the fight that took place between her and Candace. And this will be a great Potomac producers. Now, if y'all really want to get in y'all bag, Candace just had a baby. Go back and get Candace and Monique at the same time.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Do not bring Candace on with Monique at the same time. Let Monique have her own entrance, because that's where Housewives of Atlanta fucked up when they brought Nene, Kim, and Sheree back for season 10. No.
Well, you gonna hate what I have to say later.
Bring back Monique. Let Monique have her moment. Monique got to have her moment with the fans. Monique got to have her moment with Giselle. Monique got to have her moment. Robin is no longer there, so that gives Monique a chance to really make some way with Giselle. Giselle is showing herself to be in a different place.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, we talking. It's okay.
My only fear about Monique waiting to do it is how long is the Housewives franchise sticking around for at this point?
Potomac ain't finna be canceled in the next 5 years.
But Oliver, we really can't. I mean, the way these shows are crashing and burning these days, we really don't. You have to hit it and quit it and quick, because it's not like in the early 2000s or 2010, 2011, or those earlier years where we knew the show was going to be around for a while. At this point, the way it's going, especially with what's happening with Brit Eady and Kenya, we're going to get on in just a few, especially what's happening with them. It's like, child, cancel this shit tomorrow. Even though we know we're going to get at least another 3 seasons out of Atlanta, it's coming so quickly. And we just talked a few weeks ago about how these shows have been so up and down. Like, where will they be in the next few years? So I feel like, in my honest opinion, let Monique, gradually make her way in, but spin Candace in mid-season. Let's just see how much growth is really there.
Yeah.
I love them both. And I had to grow to become a Candace fan. I like Candace now, but I have always loved Monique because she's quick. I'm going to tell you how I feel right in the moment, and I'm not scared of the big dog. She was never scared of Giselle. She was never afraid of any of those women on that show, and not even necessarily being afraid, but as an alpha male or as an alpha female, or just in any working environment, sometimes going into the room with the person you are equal with, or you have to sometimes challenge, or whatever that work environment is, it can be a little bit all over the place. And Monique was never afraid to sit in that heat. And I felt like she should have got a second chance. So I'm so glad that Monique is getting a second chance. Team Monique over here. Glad she's back in the building. Can't wait to see what she brings to the new season, because I know she's going to turn it up. But I hope we get to see all sides of her. I hope they just don't put her in situations to everything so hot, because Monique is a chill woman. She has a business going on. She really, really loves her kids, and I'm interested to see where the hell her and Chris stand these days. So,
yeah, I love everything you just said. That was really good. Honestly, my main thing with not bringing Monique back with Candace is because I feel like Monique deserves her own chance to start again new and fresh. She's been gone for about 4 or 5 seasons now. We haven't seen her since season 5. She's back for season 10. An anniversary celebratory year. Let her come back. Let her tell her story about her and Chris and what the fuck was going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us what y'all wasn't telling us back then, because that's what the fuck we want to know. Okay?
But you got to remember,
service. Hold on. Give us that fan service. Mm-hmm. Then we want to hear about, what's your life like now? Because you no longer married to Chris, who got all these houses and portfolios and all this other shit. So let us in on a single mother life, because we want to know about that. Okay, I want her and Giselle to have a fair chance And thank you for clarifying that, Tiance. Monique was never fired. She chose to leave. Correct. However, we do know once she left, it was a little turbulent. Okay, we're not gonna act like her, Bravo, Andy, and and with her going over to the Carlos King and all this other stuff wasn't an issue. We're not gonna act like that, right? Now it will be kind of tea for her to get into the Carlos King situation because both of them have kind of been kind of coy about it when they talk about it in media, but that may not be the place and space for that. But if she do a little interview, she could definitely come out here by the mix with Twix. We can talk about it just a little bit because I do like Carlos. I don't want to be fucked up too much, running my mouth trying to get to the tea, but I do want to know. Since you're back on our TV screens and you're going to be in our media cycles, I want to know what's going on. I'm happy Monique is back. This is great fan service. She does not need to come back with Candace in no way, shape, or form because it would become about her. It would become about her and Candace. And I feel like I love Bravo. I love the shows. But one thing Bravo has shown to us is they do not know. Let me not say they do not know because that's rude for me to say. I'm sorry for saying that. Excuse me. That's unprofessional. A better way to display my feelings is to say, in my opinion, Bravo could do a whole lot better when it comes to storytelling from beginning to middle to end. And in my personal opinion, from watching Bravo shows across Potomac, Atlanta, Married to Medicine, they sometimes struggle with handling multiple storylines at the same time. However, I feel like they shine more when they can take something and comb it out a whole lot better. And I feel like giving Monique this fair chance with her coming back to the show, it gives her, again, legs to stand on with Giselle. Her and Giselle can spend a season having their moment and figuring out this new norm if they're able to find one. We get to spend a season learning Monique again. We get to spend a season seeing Monique meet these new women in a group that she kind of started. Monique is a season 2 person. She came in the beginning.
And that's why I relate to her so much. That's why I was sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Don't keep going.
That's why I was definitely a Monique fan, is because I came into a show that we recently did, or we used to do, and I came into that particular platform. My second season, that's why I've always had a love for Monique. I was cutting you off earlier to say my only reason for bringing Candace back in, and I guess trying to having holes to fill, is we have to remember we possibly may be missing the Grand Dame this season.
Bitch. The Grand Dame possibly missing. That bitch ain't getting out. She was serving her time to the state, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So, I didn't know if they were just going to hold filming. I know she's not. I mean, they're going to try to keep the wagon moving in some kind of way. But my only reason was for saying bring Candace back is we have to remember a hole is missing. You remember how when Nene Leakes left Atlanta, they took a hit. And so when the Grand Dame is going to be missing from this season, they're going to take a hit. So they're going to have to they're going to need ways to stay in the game, because I love Dr. Wendy. I love all the ladies. I'm not even going to name them. I love all the ladies, but I feel like the Grand Dame missing is going to be a big hole missing in the Potomac story. So that is my reasoning for saying swing Candace back in their mid-season. If y'all can waste money on Phaedra,
bitch, now don't do that to Faye too much now. Phaedra just got back now.
We can see an update of Chris and Candace and they baby. Okay. Let's
Why
see
are y'all being so critical of Phaedra? Phaedra has literally been back for 1 episode.
And we ain't seen shit but faces.
She
and
just
I'm sick
got
of it.
back.
She's been back for 2 episodes.
The little 5 little introduction minutes. She had to get introduced to the top episode. She did that.
She dropped the ball.
Y'all gotta stop that. Like y'all gotta stop that.
We should have seen Mr. President by now. She should have been packing with Mr. President before she got her ass on that bus and said, "What's the beef? We need a little bit more about you, Phaedra, before you just come into this."
Just say Bravo struggles with telling stories.
Well, listen.
That's not that lady fault.
That's
the people that paid her.
We pulling all their coattails, but we ain't got to the Housewives yet.
Y'all got to stop this. No, bitch, we finna argue today because I ain't no motherfucking Creonta fan like that. Okay,
let's go ahead and you have Creonta back today.
I like Creonta, but I'm not the biggest. Excuse me, baby. Let me adjust. I got to talk to this bitch right quick. 1 second. Come on, Tiffany. Hello, because she done got me up.
Grab me by my wig and smoke your cigs this morning. Come on.
The lady just got back in the middle of a show that was in the middle of production, getting ready to go to a whole nother country. They is trying to get niggas and assistants and cameras and lights and shit across the water. If Mr. President asked ain't woke up when he heard the calls, woke up, Mr. President, we sorry. We got to get our footage and we got to go. Now, we enjoying this show and we enjoying the people coming back, but let's not act like season 16 ain't bleeding right now. Them niggas in season 16 is scrambling. Cast, production, everybody is scrambling. It's only so much they can do. It's only so much that woman can do. It's only so much production in trying to fix something in the middle of trying. You know, it's only so much.
I don't
Give
know.
the bitch some grace. God.
As an OG, as a vet, you got to come in and know how to swing it and swing it quick. When Sheree came back, when she returned and she came to Cynthia Bailey's eyewear party, her and Kenya got clocked in immediately. And Phaedra has not done that. Phaedra tends to come and do these one-on-one scenes, and she likes to do all these shots. But Phaedra is she's so mouthy. She come in and she says she has these confessionals about what's the young lady's name? Angela Oakley, calling her old in confessionals. Where's that in person? That's the Phaedra we want to see. Yeah, she just got back, but for Phaedra to have such a big anticipation role, for her to leave Married to Medicine the way she did, like, oh, I'm going back home. Girl, you done came in the house and you barely ain't, I guess she ain't spoke to everybody yet. I don't know. I guess she ain't put her bags and took her shoes off yet. But I guess she done been in the house too long for me and she ain't spoke to everybody. It's like that rude ass neighbor that come in and they just come in and start fixing their plate and then come in and speak to the owner of the home. It's just like, girl, let's speed it up, Phaedra. Like, you just coming in making all these faces, shooting all these shots behind everybody back. Phaedra is an OG and we just expect a little bit more. And I hope she doesn't get to just slide by this season and we don't get any personal from her. Like, we want to see a little bit more than just faces from Phaedra. I'm sorry, maybe she giving it up for you. And I love Faye Faye. I am a Faye Faye fan. I love to see her. You didn't hear me
say the bitch deserves a motherfucking Grammy. I just said, why y'all being so critical on her?
Cause she need to do more.
It's a whole network. She literally came in the last 2 weeks of filming, Q.
I could see if she came in and met everybody and was doing them shots at the table.
She came in the last 2 weeks of filming. They've been filming for 6 months. She came in the last 2 weeks. It's only so much that bitch can do.
Can we fast forward to Sunday?
Don't. Why y'all mad at Phaedra? Be mad at Bravo Eddie for signing the fucking check and telling the bitch to come over there. Be mad at the producers for not making that bitch get up. Because if you eating up all this money, my goddamn budget, bitch, you finna FaceTime Apollo. You finna do something.
And I told you I already told you I'm gonna drag Bravo by their wig in just a few. We ain't got to it yet. I'm so sick of Bravo. I want y'all to get some people that know some shit up in there. Y'all dropping the ball too much. Now we're gonna get back to Monique and Candace. However, Carmen.
No, let's wrap them up so we can go to the next page.
That I have to give them that one. They did good with that one.
They did?
By bringing Monique back.
Bravo ate that.
Y'all did y'all big one with bringing Monique Samuels back. Like, I have no other words. Monique is a boss. She says how she feels. She's a beautiful queen. She has some beautiful brown babies. I can't wait to get into it. I have been, and me and my friend, we've been saying this lately. We have been #justice for Monique. And we were literally just having this conversation maybe like 2 weeks ago. And so to see already she's back, the universe is working, baby. I love it. Justice for Monique. Shout out to Monique. I cannot wait to see it with the Grand Dame being gone this season. Monique, there is so much space and opportunity for you to come back and become the main peach holder and rock this shit. So come in there and give Giselle Bryant what she needs. Come in there and be Dr. I ain't gonna say to be Dr. Wendy's friend. I just love Dr. Wendy's, and I love to see my brown skin.
I do need her and Dr. Wendy to be friends.
All right, I love to see my brown girl skins and just keep it together. You know, it's only so much of us chocolateness out there, so y'all be friends. But everybody else, get them girls together.
I'm excited.
Come on, Dr. Monique. Come on, Monique.
Okay, Karen ain't there. Now, bitch, this is a perfect. Now we're gonna get off this Potomac. This is a perfect setup for season 11. Monique come back as a friend, season 10. Give Monique Hey, Bravo, if you listening, give Monique the season 8 edit y'all gave Sheree when she came back as a friend. Season 8 to me is Sheree's best season on Housewives. Give her that season 8, season 9 edit. Give her all the jokes, the punchlines, emotional moments. Make us fall back in love with Monique, okay?
Keep it light, yeah.
Give her back her flute, just depending on how she do. But Monique ain't gonna fuck this up because Chris ain't around and we got bills to pay. These babies around here eating shit.
Is she getting a friend of the show contract?
She's a friend of the show, but that's okay. That's okay. Q, that is okay.
Well, sometimes you gotta wiggle your way back in the dough.
Yes, see that's the girl's problem. Y'all just gotta just take it and then wake it and wake it. You know what I'm saying? Shake it and bake it.
She done been to the table and got your plate full. You be like, I don't want no appetizer.
That's okay, baby. See, sometimes take a little to set you up for more later. It's okay. It's all right.
Just keep on eating. Just keep on eating, Bookie back.
And then season 11, baby, y'all bring back Candace with Bitch, I fly to Potomac and watch it on a motherfucking drive-through at that point. Bitch, that's primetime TV right there, baby.
Ooh, because Candace still quick on her damn feet. She's still active. She's still outside. She's still beautiful. She has a newborn baby. You know, she's still selling out wine. What's the wineries left and right? So I like Candace. I like Candace. I've grown to like Candace, but I've always been Team Monique, so I have to give Candace 1 or 2 here or there.
You know, I was never anti-Candace. I think I just always get aggravated when I felt like Candace used to drag shit. Like, okay, girl, at what point are you going to become a boss? And
this right here,
this and stop being a victim. You
know I'm an Aries, so anytime any of my close friends know I can't do too much of this.
I love Candace. I love the Candace isms. The Candace isms is everything to me. I get into
Baby,
Candace.
That little that triangle cry was pissing me off every episode. I was like, girl, the tears are killing me.
Candace is one of the best new age housewives that network gave us. Like the new guard of housewives, Candace is everything. Like
she's so dainty. She's so dainty. Yeah.
She's so dainty. Have you ever seen her in person?
She's so dainty.
Have you ever seen her in person?
No, but I can imagine she's so tiny.
Small.
I'm about to say I can imagine she's so tiny because I know somebody on her team who's tiny, and I've seen them take a lot of pictures, and she is much smaller than he is. And I'm like, wait a minute, so are you smaller than Phaedra? I think the smallest housewives the smallest housewives are Candy and Phaedra that I've seen like in person.
Yes, I would say, but I would lean more towards
Phaedra is shorter than you.
I would lean more towards Phaedra. Like Phaedra, every time I see Phaedra, I'm like, damn, bitch, you small. You so little. Little with a lot of hips, a lot of lips. Head. And you see that head moving in that hair.
Hair and garment.
Speaking of hair and garment and nose, let's just get into this travesty. Lord.
Where do we start?
For the record, again, just in case you guys do not know, Britt Eady is absolutely, officially the worst casting decision that has ever happened to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And whoever casted her needs to also hang on the left side of the cross as they both crucify Britt Eady next to Kim in her wig. Because this has been an absolute shit show.
I want you to take whoever casted her and that whole production team, that whole production line. I want y'all to take y'all ass home.
Y'all got to go home.
Pack y'all shit, because I don't want to. I don't want to curse too much and get it not monetized today.
No, shit
Pack your things up. Grab all of your things. Grab all of your Bravo erasers and pens and mugs. Okay? Like in the words of Candy, this gonna be, and when she told Johnny, this would be your last check from me. This gonna be your last check from me. I have so many freaking questions. Now, we're going to talk about the seating chart later. So we on Brit Eady right now.
Yes, let's talk about Britt Eady, y'all, has filed a $20 million lawsuit against Bravo behind the whole Kenya Moore hair salon fiasco with the showing of the photos. She's citing things such as a hostile work environment, defamation, some like sexual claims there regarding them supposedly knowing the picture shown in the salon wasn't really her, but they ran with the story. She wants the episode taken down. She asking for 20 million, and the bitch ain't show up to the reunion. Now she carried horribly this entire season, but low key, if you gonna go out and you know you're not coming back, this is low key the best way to go out.
I'm about to say, is this the way to do it?
Yeah, it's kind of the way to go. She said, bitch, fuck y'all reunion and give me some money. And low-key, I don't know too much about law when I went to Morehouse and got my degree in music, but a little piece of me think Brit Eady may walk away with a little something just to shut her the fuck up. What you think, Hugh?
I hope she don't walk away with a goddamn thing, but send her to the house with a bag of peaches.
Okay.
And I hope she go with
nasal spray to open that shit up.
With a couple of drops of that, and then I want you and your flappy hat wearing ass husband to go round to that golf people and pay them, and then we can talk about having a conversation about anything from here further. Y'all go around there and pay them people, and then then we can just close it out as saying y'all came and did what y'all was supposed to do, and then we just gonna chop it up and just go on to the next season. But if y'all go into this courthouse and lose this case, I don't think they need to give her shit, Oliver. I don't think they need to go in that courthouse and get played how she been playing in our face this entire season. Britt Eady has been playing in our face this entire season.
You are correct.
How in the hell? Okay. Because there's so many questions, I'm trying to take my time. How in the hell did you not know it was you on that poster the day before the reunion aired?
How are you just not finding out that that's you on that poster? Like,
how did the whole room not see it? And that's why production pack y'all shit up, because nobody went and took the camera to that poster, and we didn't get visuals. Like, we didn't zoom in, or is just Britt Eady just a liar all the way around? And that's what.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And then my thing is, y'all let Kenya go. And this wasn't even that girl. Did y'all know that wasn't that girl? So all of this Kenya doing all this, not on the show, not on the season, can't do a green screen, not coming to the reunion, Britt Eady still there. All of this, just for this bitch not to come to the reunion. Hello, after giving us a horrible season as a housewife doing this important reboot of the franchise, and you sue them. All this was for nothing. Mm-hmm. Y'all could have did the right thing. Well, I don't know if the right thing, because what seems to be the right thing for a lot of people was Britt Eady, this gun situation, bitch, you got to chill out, you got to calm down, do something to make Kenya happy, and move
She should have got fired. She should have got fired then, or they both should have went home. That's what happens when you don't address situations in the moment, and that's why production y'all got to go to the house, because if y'all would have sent both of they at, if I was a Bravo exec, I would have been pissed behind this whole situation, because this could cause us this entire show if we don't get it right. This was such an important reboot, right?
Yes, it was.
And this is why people think reality TV is sometimes fake and stuff like that, is because there's so much now shenanigans going on. Now Britt Eady is saying that shenanigans. That's why so much shenanigans is going on. People think that it's because now you're saying that this is not even you that was on the poster, that one of Bravo's top peaches, top household names, has been fired and let go for. And now for what? You went on several weeks of press tours about how you were just a devastated, harmed Black woman who was just, sought after and discriminated against another Black woman, and you went on this whole press tour and did all these things, and you did not one time even see the damn board. You did not one time have your attorneys say, okay, if it is me, have Bravo air it so I can sue their ass for real, or show it to me, or let me see the poster so I can handle it from there. But no, you went on an entire press tour about something you never even seen or confirmed. Nor, Bravo, this one I'm finna pull on y'all wig, nor did y'all see or confirm. Y'all didn't have not one showrunner go over there and look at the damn board. Y'all put the damn board on TV, so it's not her now. It's so many unanswered questions, and this is why people feel like reality TV is fake.
Here's my look at it. Y'all, to me, they got rid of Kenya because of budget, and because maybe Kenya was sticking it to them a little harder than a newbie would do. You know, when you've been somewhere, especially on a TV show like that for years, it is a little bit of seniority. You have done it, you know, and you do grow a little legs to where you can start demanding stuff, or you feel confident enough. And sometimes networks don't like dealing with that. They'll just get rid of y'all hoes and get a bunch of new bitches and pay them 1/5 of what it was paying you, because they know they're gonna shut the fuck up and do what they say in the beginning at least. Catch that. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's where the problem comes in.
Y'all got rid of Kenya to save the money. Y'all got rid of Kenya. At least this is what I think. Y'all got rid of Kenya to save the money, to keep this young hoe. She didn't give us a show, just for y'all to have to go get some more money and get Phaedra, who ain't doing nothing according to the people, who ain't making the people happy. I can't agree on that. She not making people happy. The end result is the people not happy. Y'all done blew that money on Phaedra, and the rating is not really rating, so we can't, you know, we not making as much as we could in ad revenue dollars if it was a million people watching versus what they be watching, 500,000, 600, whatever. And now y'all got to spend more money with this bitch in court. Y'all had to spend money with Kenya in court. And now y'all got to spend money trying to get y'all season 17 together, because season 16, while it was good to me, still had some holes in the shit. Bravo.
And that's what's go ahead and finish your statement. That's what scares me when I make the statement earlier about they could just drop the show tomorrow and be like, you know, we done with Atlanta. It's costing us too much fucking money. Or when I was talking about
Atlanta altogether, like they would put Atlanta on pause.
That's what I was saying earlier about Potomac. Candace need to come on in this season, because the way that these shows are going, they just gonna start cutting them off one by one. They already doing it. They already pausing them. Jersey is on pause. Dubai is out of here. Atlanta is gonna be on the chopping block next. And if Atlanta leaves, your whole black audience is leaving. We like Potomac, no shade, and we like Married to Medicine, but we came over here for Real Housewives of Atlanta. But right now, y'all costing us too much money, especially if we have to now go back and get Nene Leakes and Kim Zolciak or Sheree or any. They're gonna cost us much more money, and we got to go to court with Britt, and we still in the court with Kenya.
Yeah, y'all hoes got this shit fucked up around here. Let's pull a plug on all this.
We're not gonna spend no money on it. Let's just go clear up the debt we got right now, and we'll bring it back around in a couple of years. And that's if people want to see Housewives, because now people want to see people fight for real. You know,
I don't think Housewives of Atlanta is in such a bad place. I actually think season 16 has actually situated the show into a new era. Yes, like even
now
though
y'all
Brit
need to
Eady
really
and all this
get
other
it right.
shit has happened, I really do think it gives them an avenue to. It gave them the avenue to bring Phaedra back. Phaedra is now back. It gives them the avenue to also bring Kenya back, because in the post Kenya made, she talked about returning back to Bravo. Yeah, she talked about coming back to Bravo. So we know that's potentially on the horizon. Nene has been talking very positively about Bravo in the press, as well as reconciling with some of her cast members who are still in the show, i.e. Portia. They just brought back Monique. They brought back other housewives who they've had issues with in the past. Season 16 and its shortcomings, to me, really set up for season 17 to be one of the best seasons in a long time, if they do it right. Go ahead and bring back Nene and Kenya for season 17. Britt Eady is already gone. Keep the cast the same. have Candy pop up every now and then with some OLG goodie bags. You know, she don't got to be a friend of. Candy could be like a cousin of. You know what I'm saying? Or godmama of. And let's get this show back on order. Y'all fucked up when y'all started changing the formula. And granted, the girls on the show at the time, the Nenes, the Kenyas, maybe the Phaedras, lost track of the plot on their own too. You know, they do hold some responsibility to it. But let's not act like Bravo didn't have a winning formula with those season 5, 6, 7 ladies. Let's get back to what we knew worked.
I love that.
We saw what did not work. The show has struggled for years. We have suffered the consequences. Let's get back to what we know worked. Bravo, Andy.
And while you got her up there on the screen with her wig, before we move, and I like Andy, but let me grab you real quick. I love me some Andy. I want to be behind.
They say Andy like the little chocolate boys that got little muscles and stuff like that.
I hear someone watch my mouth before.
Andy lap and Bert little baby boot. You know what I'm saying?
Look, before I say what I want to say, I want to get behind the bar too. However, comma.
I'm saying, baby, I can shake a little something too. You know what I'm saying?
Make a few little dwanks, get your girls right. Have my little shirt off and girls out, okay? However, comma. Bravo, Andy. Bravo. Before we talk about the positivity of the future of the show, and we know that formula would and could work, let's back up to Britt Eady and Bravo, Andy, making a statement as far and going as far as saying as Bravo had an investigation going with the whole Britt Eady and the whole pistol.
Now, didn't they say that?
Now, I was just like, wait, before we move forward with how we can get it right, let's go back real quick to Miss Eady, because we can't let up off that wig just that quick, okay? Because your ass ain't go to that reunion, and we're gonna address that too.
Her wig and her nose.
Yeah, all of that. We're gonna let's go back real quick. Bravo Andy had made a statement about.
Hold on, Q. Just hold on. Just before you go, I mean not before you go, but before you go into your thoughts, I have the photos that's really associated with Britt, suing Bravo, and Andy. The seating chart is another thing for that too. Just to give you a little framing as you.
Okay, I just wanted to just throw up and just say that I just remember Andy making that statement. So now, was there really like I just need to call the production to the carpet just a little bit, because it's so many unanswered questions, and now it's so much deeper. And now for Britt to say the photos were not of her, it just makes me go back to the whole pistol situation and conversation. Like, did that really happen, or was Bravo, not Bravo Andy, but was Bravo Andy lying? Like, can't we trust y'all anymore?
You think that was lying?
It's too many loopholes in the story for me.
You know, to be honest, as a viewer, I don't really give a fuck who lying or who telling the truth.
I
appreciate the show having drama that everyone is engaged in and with. You know, Atlanta has the streets talking. The news is tuned in. The people are tuned in. The people are on the internet fighting and scrapping. This my fave. This my fave. What this hoe doing? This what we doing. The people are engaged. They talking. The show is shaping up to really look good for season 17. I'm just glad we got, like, I feel like we have new fuel and new coals. Like, we got new shit to push us forward.
But if we don't handle it correctly, this is why we need a new production team. And I guess as a producer, this is why I'm shooting at the production team. If y'all don't get this right, they need to call Quentin. They need to call Quentin Harris Enterprises. Let's get this right. It's too many loopholes in the story for me. Yes, let's call HR. It's too many It's too many loopholes in this story for me, and it's just like Kenya didn't come to the reunion. That's another fail for the production team.
Don't go too deep in that, but yes.
Okay. I just
you ready?
wish. Yeah, let's go. Because I mean, we here now. Kenya put up a.
Can I ask you this as I prep the next thing?
Yes.
So we see.
Wait, what you gonna ask me, bitch?
We see Phaedra. I got to just a little bit. I got to. I want to have a little fun. We saw Phaedra go back to Housewives. We see Monique go back to Housewives. We see Nene Leakes fall out Network said Andy was over there doing the code. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got this shit. Y'all got me fucked up. I got text messages and all this other stuff. Sued them people for years over there with Bethany Frankel, the Requiem. What was it? The Reform. What they had going on over there with the paperwork and stuff and picket signs. She done did all that and is now back not only with the huge parent network, but has been publicly saying she will go back. She would go back, and it looked like she would go back. Q. Is there a world where you could go back to Chasing Atlanta, chase the reality? You don't gotta answer. You can tell me shut the fuck up.
So what was the next docket? What was the next point on the docket?
So to be fair, you know, I'll answer myself. Oliver, would you ever go back to Chasing? You know what? I can't say today I would ever go back to Chasing. You know, I can't say I would, but I would be so open as I have always been to a conversation to reconcile the past so that at least the future is not consisting of us being at odds and no type of bridge to do anything. You know, like I'm so okay with that. I don't know about going back and, you know, life is truly what you make it. I do not know. I won't say yes. I won't say no because who knows, bitch. I may need to go back. Bitch, I may be down on my luck. It may need to go run up and hit a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Cute, so funny. But I would be like seeing all this. It's like, okay, you know, there is a place where people can reconcile. Shit happens. You can reconcile and you could be okay. I answer my own question. See how I did that? I put myself out there too.
Good. I'm glad you did that. What was the next topic?
Baby. So the reunion is going on, and Miss Kenya Moore has also spoken out about the Housewives, baby. Listen, Kenya Moore has talked about not coming to the reunion. Q, did you see that? Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a question for Miss Kenya Moore. Why did you get us all excited about your damn YouTube page? And you post that one video and we ain't seen shit else.
Bitch, because that check probably came through. Hence why on the post she said, I will see y'all very soon. Them girls need to get Kenya Moore legal team. Because every time Kenya Moore fall out with Bravo and some shit go awry, they don't say fell. Bitch, my Ebonics Florida's kicking in, bitch. Is it falling out, fell out? Bitch, they don't stay mad with Kenya Moore too long. And Kenya Moore talk her little shit. She do her little interview. She do her little, go talk to Carlos, drop a little something, go over there. You know, she do her little thing. Next, you know, Kenya Moore is back on the show.
And let y'all know, hold the day of the reunion. I'll see y'all soon.
I will see y'all soon.
I already done close that and wrap that up, babe.
So the confessionals and the beauty lounge
on YouTube they had to halt. They done already saw the Kenya weeks ago. Okay, they done already cleared this shit up weeks ago. They done had them conversate there. Kenya, yeah, let's get all this right. Stop playing with my name because you already know. I have to keep my eyes on you, Aquarius, because I'm learning.
Let me tell you something about an Aquarius, baby.
You see how that Aquarius just moved through here? That Aquarius energy just moved through here about 2 minutes ago. Gotta keep my eyes on y'all. I'm learning, girl. I have to learn.
You got to watch an Aquarius, baby. You really do. But let me tell you, the trick, if you try to watch an Aquarius, you're still gonna fuck up. My thing is just be on the Aquarius good side.
Girl, you come around fucking with these Aries and that eyes hot. Fuck around and get burnt. Okay, y'all do all that fishing and swimming you want to. It's real direct over here.
Aquarius are an air sign.
I don't give a fuck. Okay. How about that, bitch?
Shout out to my air sister Kenya Moore for getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Shout out for Kenya's return. I'm here for
Kenya's return, and she needs to be holding hands with Nene Leakes season 17. They need to pull up in the same Rolls Royce. Nene need to roll up in her Rolls Royce. He need to roll up in her thing, and they need to get out the car with their heels and they little skinny jeans, and they need to be walking hand in hand up the lake, bitch. Season 17, start off at Cynthia house. Go to Cynthia house.
The way they did the I think it was like season 10. It was season 10. That's where I'm at right now.
Season 10. Let me go into the future. Season 17 to start off with them at the motherfucking Bailey Q, and they need to do a dry open. Show us some B-roll. Go straight to the Bailey Q. They eating the chicken, the beans. They done fought. Portia twerking. You know what I'm saying? How Marlo ended up serving little pigs and blankets. Dennis with his hot dogs. Drew music on the damn speaker playing. Shamia probably down by the pool drinking her wine, saying you know, I want all that, and I just want to hear a doorbell ring. Ding dong. Now, Scent already know because she done went and filmed with them. You know, Scent will do a little side scene in a minute. Baby, all those girls are partying, look it up. And Kenya and Nene walk back in season 17 together. Bitch.
I like that in your head.
I'll go sell Andy Cohen dick for y'all to get this happen. I promise you I will.
The producer had on me season a little bit different.
Oh, now, bitch, what you see?
Bring them back.
Do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear what I hear? Season 10 I'm currently watching. And this is when Nene had her all-white party where you bring a friend in the game.
Hold on, Q. I hate to interrupt you, but since you're watching season 10, did you catch when Nene saw Kenya when she came back in the house? And when there was that sleeping house, and Kenya said, "Oh, something," and then he said, "It's me, bitch. Taj motherfucking Hall, bitch. You wanna look like me?" That's another one of my little Nene
Oh
fans.
my gosh,
Taj motherfucking Hall, bitch. You wanna look like me? No, you wanna look like me. No, bitch, you wanna look like me.
That was some
Taj
of the
motherfucking Hall is funny.
Producing ever because at the time
season 10 was T.
Housewives was slipping. They had just went through that Kim Fields situation. They was trying to figure out where they wanted to go with the show. So they had just bounced back from Kim Fields. When Nene had took a break and came back season 10, and when her first scene was at Lake Bailey, and Nene pulls up in her Rolls Royce, and Kenya pulls up in her Rolls Royce, and they both end up at Cynthia's house, not knowing the other was going to be there for the day. Iconic and perfect. This is when Kenya had just went and got this is when we first get introduced to Mark Daly. Does Kenya have a divorce yet, by the way?
No, I don't know.
Well, no.
Do she know?
Because we didn't find out this season, so hopefully we get we just got her and Portia talking about their divorces, so hopefully we get that in 17 if we get Kenya back. But I'm so ready to wrap up her and that divorce. Good Lord, that was
Bitch. At this point, it's just like, girl, get it.
They was going through a divorce. They've been going through a divorce longer than they was happily married.
And ain't that some shit? Now she been playing with all these marriages on her show. Now look at the universe playing with hers on the show and off. Now we got to be careful what we put out here.
The characters you play. All money ain't good money. No, but it hurts my heart to see what Kenya's going through just all around. And just with me talking about season 10, just that was some of the best producer, and I hope we can get back to that formula. And what I see in my head, Oliver, just to wrap it around to that, is when Nene had that white party and bring a gay and a white, or bring a friend in the gay or whatever that shit was, when Kim Zolciak popped up at that party, Kenya clocked in a way that was a little bit different from what she's used to. She's used to clocking in as the big dog. When Kim showed up, she had somebody to get active with. So if she and Nene is on the same fence, at least we can see Nene being in a different light in my head of being the middle person, because I don't want to see Nene coming in and being rah-rah. I want to see her come in and be active and clock in, but I don't want to see her coming in and being nasty, and unless she getting into it with Candy, who she clearly wants to rumble with, because she's been saying Candy name on her podcast for every time they press record. She got a jab for Candy.
Because Nene wants to be friends with Candy. Honestly, I think that's why she.
I think she does too, but I think she wants just the same way she does with Portia. The same way that she had Michelle ask her, let's bring up the Portia situation.
Yeah, I think Nene wants to be friends with Candy because there's an aspect that they all look up to Candy 4 and 2. Yeah. So yeah.
And Nene wants to be the person where she was looked up to because she started Housewives, but Candy like, okay, I got a real career out here.
Yeah.
So I just missed that old formula, and I felt like they got it right. And I said all of that to say, I hope that they really, really, really dig in their bag for season 17 and get this right. And yes, I would love to see Kenya and Nene be friends, but they're gonna need somebody to go to banter with. And I feel like Kim Zolciak is a big dog. She just had that.
Leave that white woman her wig where the fuck it is at. This is
I
y'all
don't
problem.
know.
Y'all be
That was
wanting
good
all
TV.
this shit going on the television. Nene
That was
just
good
been
TV.
gone for 5 years. Can we get into her living a life as a single 50-year-old woman? Her nigga died. Can we get into her child almost having a heart attack? Can we get into all the business she started? But can we get into that first before we make this woman fight again? Can we catch up to what happened to the lounge? What happened to the stove? What's going on with you and Portia? What's going on with you and Kenya? How are you and Phaedra gonna interact? Is you and Angela finna be friends? What's going on in the life of Nene Leakes now? What's really going on with the podcast? Why you and Sierra not talking no more? There's so much she can do before she started fighting with that low-down monkey with a wig on, asking her daughter for the light bill money. Y'all have to.
You just grabbed Kim by her wig. I love that.
And she didn't do shit. Y'all got to just hold it. Season 17 is gonna be lit.
But we thought that about 16 and it won't lit. So that's why we got to come in.
The last time y'all brought Kim and Nene back together, it fucked up. Give Nene a chance to come back and let us fall back in love with her. Then make her fight the next season. But did you see how Kim and Nene double teamed Kim? That's gonna be such great TV. You said earlier out of your own mouth that Bravo Kenya and Nene double teaming on Portia because Nene and Portia got problems. Kenya and Portia got problems.
Portia don't even know she's filming the show.
But she'll be back. Don't bring Kim back. Just let Kim back.
I think because you said earlier out of your own mouth that they are slow with personal story. Are we gonna get any of that from Nene? Or is she gonna talk about the restaurant? Is she gonna talk about Brent?
Long leg bitch, get her blonde wig back on our Bravo channel 69.
She gonna do what they say.
Bravo housewife check.
She gonna show everything.
That Lanithia, Monique, Lewis.
She better. I want to see her sister.
Kojic the third is gonna clock the fuck in because she knows what life was like when she did not have it. And I'm not saying her life was bad, and I'm sure she's found a new normal, no pun intended. But as we've heard her say many a times, she missed that check, as I'm sure many of us would. So she's gonna do what she need to do to keep that check and to justify why she's gonna be asking for more the next season. Oh,
with that, she's gonna need somebody to banter off of.
Kenya, Portia, Phaedra. Leave that white woman where she at. We got to get off Kim if I say the wrong C word, and it's really fucked up. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not even the biggest Kim fan. Because I've seen the old show and the formula that they all have on camera together, and it don't got to be the whole season. Hell, swing her in like how they did Phaedra. Just swing her in mid-season. Deshaun, I love your glasses every time they pop up on the screen. Every week. Shout out to you, baby. Thank you for being here every single week.
Shout out to 133 people watching us live right now. We appreciate it so much.
Hey y'all, I'm here to drop my YouTube down in the chat, guys. Go follow me on my page. I'll be doing something very, very soon, so follow me.
Yes, please follow Q. Kim can come back, but let her come back season 18. Let us.
Girl, will they be around then?
Yeah, they will be. Let us heal from 16. Let us enjoy 17 because we still collectively have not had a season where we was like, bitch, we all enjoyed this season. We haven't had a season like that, I don't think, since maybe 11, 10, 12, that era. And even then, we were still complaining. Give us fan service. Give us what we want. Restore the faith in the relationship that you have with the viewing audience, the core viewing audience, us who gonna spend Saturday up talking about this shit. Give us what the fuck we want, and then season 18, y'all can play. Because y'all been playing around long enough, and y'all still barely winning.
Well, and with them playing, they better contract Nene in for at least 5 seasons. Point blank.
No, we gotta be contingent because we don't know. Let's just do her. Let's just do one at a time.
She ain't gonna come in and fuck up no more. She done been on the Outcast for so long. She ain't gonna come in and do nothing. Nene gonna come in and make sure that this show ride out, and we ride out like Orange County. Orange County, like episode, season 20, 25 zillion right now.
And no tea, no shade. I'm not taking up for Nene because I ain't there. But what I will say is, out of all the women I have ever seen come on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene alongside Kenya, and I probably will also put Candy up there, care about the show. When they interview, when they talk about the show, you can get that they care about the success of the show. They care about the show being around. They care about the show having what is good for it, whether that means that's conflict for them or not. They just want the show to continue on. And to me, Nene has always been the Real Housewives of Atlanta's #1 advocate and #1 fan when it comes to the cast. And so I do feel like having her return back gives your show some sort of like internal security. You know what I mean? Like, not to mention, I'm not gonna mention by name because I ain't gonna worry about clipping this, but when I was a part of that other situation, bitch, I cared about it. You know, because bitch, I'm on it. So bitch, I want to see this shit do well. Bitch, I'm gonna do my part to make sure when I can. And I do feel like Nene coming back, she gonna make sure. She gonna make sure.
Yeah. Agreed.
Let's get into this motherfucking seating chart. So Britt Eady didn't show her ass up. And this is the seating chart we have been given. Okay.
Before we get into the seating chart, why do you think Britt Eady didn't show up?
Why do I think Britt Eady did not show up? I think Britt
Let's get into that real quick.
Did not show up because she was embarrassed. Let's start there. I think Britt Eady was embarrassed. Mm-hmm. I think Britt Eady, let's bring her wig up.
That King is a pretty girl. Ooh.
Britt Eady didn't. Ooh. I think Britt Eady's beautiful too.
I don't like that picture.
I think she's so beautiful. She's really been a disappointment because she was my like early pick on who I thought was gonna be my fave. And I really, really went off aesthetic in her Instagram, and I so missed out. Thank the Lord I didn't bet any money because I would be a broke bitch.
And she was the main one before the season started. I'm a peach holder. I'm hair and makeup. Best season ever. This and that. And that just goes to show you these Instagram girls. I'm so sick of y'all casting these Instagram, YouTube, wannabe housewives people. Like, we have to dig deeper than just what we see online. Half these girls gonna be hitting on shit.
Now, I'm okay with the YouTubers because
LaToya didn't work. No,
but LaToya is a housewife
work.
though. I think LaToya wasn't produced correctly. LaToya has the life
pack
of a
up
housewife.
Hashtag pack up the production team.
LaToya, I think LaToya around Atlanta.
Same thing for Eva Marcel. Wasn't produced well.
Yeah,
and I haven't even seen that season yet. I'm right now. I'm on season 10. I'm following up, but I just know it's Eva Marcel we're talking about. I know she wasn't produced well. She was dating the fucking mayor or whatever he was doing at the time.
He was running for
mayor. Running for mayor. What?
Atlanta, though. To answer your question about why I didn't think Britt Eady did not come to the reunion, I believe she was afraid to deal with the heat of all of her actions throughout the season. I believe she was afraid of what Kelly was going to reveal. She didn't want to deal with that. She didn't want to confront that. I think she probably lost faith and trust in the production and probably got into her brain and maybe thought they're going to try something. Maybe Kenya may pop up, maybe something may happen. I don't know. And I also think so too. She lost this season. Like, she lost the Kenya situation, within the court of public opinion. More people were really on Kenya's side. She really didn't contribute much to this season. She floundered, she frauded, she faked. She wasn't entertaining. There was no texture, there were no layers. We didn't care about her. She added nothing, and I think all of that was just too much for her to face. Ultimately, I don't think she wanted to face what she thought she was going to have to if she went to that reunion. And so I think as a last Hail Mary of some sort of control or bossing up, fuck y'all in this reunion. I already know I'm not coming back, and I'm going to sue y'all. And still try to get something out of the situation. And cause hell on y'all that I'm not feeling. Honestly, and we're being very critical of Britt, and we also, guys, have to remember that this is a TV show too. This is a TV show, and these are real people. But I'm pretty sure this has to be a lot on her.
That's reality. That's what you sign up for, though, babes.
It is what you sign up for, Q, but you haven't done reality TV. Yes, is what you sign up for. Yes, we hear this, but until you're the person in it, and it's your business and your feelings and your trauma being displayed for somebody else's profitable gain, you don't know what that feels like until you actually are there.
And
And
that's
it
why you have
takes
to do the work before you go on these damn shows. Why? If you are not in a heal space, if you got so much trauma going on that you can't take a couple of opinions, then yes, I've not been on the level of reality TV that she has, but I've also know what it takes to have public scrutiny. And there's just certain things that I now engage in and some shit that I don't. And you just have to have a certain level of maturity and you growing every day. And if you're not ready for reality TV, for certain things to be swung at you every single day, let's just say I engage in what happened earlier. It'll be just another video, right? And so for me, sometimes you just have to learn how to separate shit. And also just brings me to just so many questions concerning Britt Eady, because yeah, we're gonna give her the sob story of we don't know what it takes to do reality TV. But also, why are all your cast members doing public interviews about you and not so in the nicest way? Why are they all on the opposite end of support against you if you were such a victim in the role that you had in the situation with Kenya? None of her cast members are doing positive press about Brit
not a
Eady.
single one.
Not Shamia, not Kelly, not any of these girls, right? So yeah, we can give her the soft punches, but you in the big girl league now. You up here with the big dogs, right? It brings me to the question of what has been shown in the remainder of this season to have you not showing up to that reunion, because we haven't did the level of reality TV that they've been doing. What I have not. But what I do know is from behind the scenes, they get those episodes packed out to them the night before the reunion, a week before the reunion, a day before.
No,
Something like that, a day, a week.
I'm telling you, it's a week, baby.
But you get about what, 3, 4, 5 episodes that you just got to zoom through, and it's maybe 3.
Oh,
it's
yes. Okay,
3.
yes. Not for the reunion, yes.
For the reunion.
Okay, yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me pause right fast to give y'all a little tea that I can't confirm. So Bravo sends episodes out like the week before, the week of, like early Monday, Saturday, Sunday night, they get it. But when they're getting ready for the reunion, they send everybody like the week before. They send them the remainder of the season for them to
watch and view.
And I ain't gonna tell you, but like they send them a watch link. They send them a watch. No, let's get it.
No, let's get into it. No, let's get into it. Okay. So not about the watch link, but let's get into them being sent.
What I will say is, hold on. What I was gonna say, what I can't say is what they see. The watch link sometimes is different from.
Oh yeah, you hear what the girls really see on
TV.
Yeah. So when you get all of that, or production may just be showing you, right? Because Oliver is correct. Sometimes they do send you from behind the scenes. They may show you something another cast member said. They may even run back something you've said to like, bitch, before the reunion, do you want to brush up on this, or like this is another scene that was shown? I'm just trying. It just brings so many unanswered questions for me, because what has been shown? Because right now we're only on episode 13. What has been shown from 14 to 20 that made Britt Eady not want to show up to this reunion, because none of her cast members have anything positive to say about her. Well, so yes, the Kenya Moore shit happened. What Shamia say?
Shamia said something about Britt saying something about her child in an upcoming episode.
The baby we've been talking about?
I believe so, yes. Shamia is upset with something Britt said about her child in the upcoming episode. Of course, we know Britt and Kelly fall out. It looked like Portia and Kelly. Not Portia and Kelly. It looks like Portia and Britt about to have a situation in the next episode. I'm pretty sure Phaedra don't give a fuck about this new bitch. Cynthia don't give a goddamn either. Drew probably could care less. And Angela, we already know what side she stands. So
she done brought some kids into
I think
it.
ultimately Britt Eady was just on an island by herself, and the only way she saw out was to blow up the entire thing. So we'll just see how this how this goes. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back into this seating chart, right? So this official
let's
seating
get into
chart
it. Sorry.
no, it's okay. We're having fun. The official seating chart has come out for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So due to Brit Eady not showing up, guys, we have, of course, Andy Cohen sitting in the middle. This is crazy. I'm doing this review. I'm getting my hair braided. It's just like, I'm just so curious what people gonna think when they see this on Instagram. They're like, girl, what was he doing? Baby, we had to get into the shit, okay? We couldn't wait. Bitch, we had to get up on it like everybody else is. Andy Cohen's in the middle. Portia is now first chair to the right. Shamia first chair to the left. Angela next to Shamia. Phaedra is now next to Portia. Cynthia moves up. On the other side, Kelly is next to Angela. And what has a lot of people talking is Drew is on the very end. What happened? Because Drew should be arguably, honestly, if not first chair, because to me, her and Angela really pulled the weight this season.
Yeah.
Definitely second chair, but our girl is at the end. What do we think this means? Q, what do you think this means?
I think Drew Sidora needs to begin to start packing up her things. I feel like they are giving her the Kenya more treatment. We don't want you here. I think she should slowly start taking the sticky notes off of her wall in her office. She should start packing up her things. And she don't have to take everything out of her office, right? But just put them in a little box.
You think they're about to get rid of Drew?
They want Drew out of here
Drew
for some reason.
This season.
She ate down. She swam through the cracks and came to the top. I have nothing to say about Drew. What I'm getting from the network, they don't really fuck with Drew like that.
But why? Why do you think? Drew ate this season as a housewife across every board.
I feel like Drew also carried this season too, right?
Yes,
I can guarantee you her pay isn't the same as, I don't know, because she's been on the show for like four seasons.
4 years now.
I just feel a little mistreatment on Drew's end.
I
feel a little mistreatment, and I can't pinpoint it. I can't pinpoint it, but I'm getting like, let's exploit her whole life. We ain't getting shit from Britt Eady. We ain't getting. We got a little bit from Angela, right? But the stuff that we got from Britt Eady is surface.
Angela now, just calm down.
We got a little bit from Angela, but what we got from Drew, we got Drew's inside. Like, the cameras is all up in their basement. You know what I'm saying? And so for her to be at the basement to find out what that
other woman was down there, because Drew said Ralph had another woman down there. I would have loved to see that. Her coming upstairs to come get a snack.
We already know Drew and we already know Portia and Shamia gonna make up and do what they do. They should have had Shamia on that couch, and they should have moved Drew up to first chair and should have had her behind Angela.
Now that's what they should have did. They should have had Portia, unless the situation between Portia and Shamia has really progressed to be that bad.
That bad, but it's not that bad from what we know.
I don't think it's that bad. They could have had Drew. They could have had Portia. They even could have did Portia, Phaedra, Shamia on one couch.
Now that would have been better. And then the tall girls on the other side.
Yeah,
and then Lil Kelly.
They could have had Portia, Phaedra, Drew. I'm sorry. They could have had Portia, Phaedra, Shamia, Cynthia.
Yeah, there you go.
And then on the other side, hold on. And then on the other side, give me Drew, give me Angela, and then give me Kelly.
Nah, them new girls ain't holding that much weight now. Hold on, Weed.
But Drew, that gives Drew first chair, and Angela definitely does deserve second chair. She definitely does.
Scoop my godmama up. Switch out Phaedra and Cynthia.
Cynthia is a friend. She has.
I don't care. She done put in more work. She done been in more scenes than Phaedra.
You're not finna be slow right now. You're not finna be slow. We know in Housewife, and housewife systems, unless your name is Nene Leakes and you are a friend of the show, your ass sits on the motherfucking end, okay?
Justice for my girl Cynthia. Scoop my mama
No.
up. Scoot her up. Scoot her up.
Listen.
Scoot her up.
We just glad
Hashtag
Cynthia not
scoop
at
in the
damn
comments.
sit at the damn Bailey
Bailey.
pew or the Bailey Lake, okay? She would have thank God she was on this goddamn seat getting anything, okay?
Not
she could have
too
been sitting
much.
underneath the seating chart for all I fucking care.
They could have had her backstage writing up the seat chart. Cynthia, who you think goes? Not
Sid-
too much
but
on my godmama.
Sid would have had it all together. Sid would have been like, child.
Child.
She sit right here.
Just bring Drew to me. Just give me Drew. Why would we do that at the same time? Just give me Drew.
Fucking silly. That's why.
Here's another fail for y'all, Bravo production team. Here's us tugging on y'all wig again. This seating chart was trash.
Yeah, I don't like this seating chart.
How did we get a seating chart wrong?
It
Come
feels
on, guys.
so weird. Unless
Come
there are
on,
dynamics
guys.
we do not see, because I do like to give people grace. We don't know everything. Of course, we're just the viewers at home. There's a whole network production company staff that handles all things. Maybe there are things we do not see and we do not know. So I have to give that grace, because there are just things that happen in production that we as people just won't be privy of. We don't know. And it could be the simple thing of, you know, bitch, this bitch got to sit over here because her bladder weak, and we got to get this hoe up out of here. I've seen it. You know, I've literally seen it. I've been on Bravo reunion sets. It's a lot of people there when they do these reunions. When I say it's so many people there, it's so many people that all the execs is down there. They moving, they grooving. So give them some grace. I get it, but just give them some grace. It is still fucked up though.
Speaking of seeing it, it's a wrap for Portia and Shamia's friendship. They both first chair.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about it like that, Q. That's a good call.
It's a wrap. You already know. They calling that thing to the carpet.
And they put Phaedra next to Portia.
Freaking frat. So let's see.
You don't care about that what you got with Shamia? Y'all can handle that.
Let's see. We got about 8 more episodes. Let's see if the girls are really gonna tussle.
Now, what I'm curious to see is how the fuck did Phaedra come the last 2 weeks of production, and we got at least like a good 7, 6, 8 episodes left? Like, what did y'all do? Are we gonna be in Grenada for like 4 episodes?
They better have turned Grenada upside down, because they ain't gave enough to Grenada to beat it that long.
I did kind of like this episode of us like kind of having fun. This last episode, like everything can't be a shootout every episode. Like, let us
not a shootout.
Like, dang, like, you know, like ain't we enough for shooting? We should have enough for shooting this season, okay? We should have enough of pistols.
It's enough pistols and whips. We've had enough. Y'all think there's only 3 to 4 episodes left? We better get 20 episodes. T-Ounce, I like that name. That's cute. What are people saying? How many people in the chat?
Girl, my thing fucked up. Can you hear me?
How about yeah, there you go. How about say
Hold on, it may be back. Hold on.
I can hear you now.
Why is it frozen on this?
Oh.
Now, isn't that just wild?
Child, it's giving that picture you showed of Brit Eady earlier.
We actually done, but let me fix this while we wrap up. I'm finna drop off right quick.
Did we cover everything?
Yeah. Unless there was something else you wanted to say.
No, that was it. I gotta get ready to go to brunch. Fool around with your housewives all day.
Okay.
No, let's see. We talked about Monique. We talked about no, we didn't talk about Portia and Nene. I mean, we skimmed across it, but we didn't dive into it.
I don't really care about Portia and Nene. Them hoes gonna figure it out. You know, like, damn. At some point, we just got to grow up.
It's good leadway to us to think that Nene is headed back, though. It's just now so much conversation regarding Nene coming back. And while you get unfroze, I'll just take the moment to say that I think it will be very, very, very smart of production to just go back to the formula that works. I know y'all want to find these new girls and do all this new stuff, but I think right now, until y'all find that person, I don't know who the hell in Atlanta y'all gonna call Ming Lee or the real, I don't know. But until then, to save the show, just give the people what they want. And like Oliver said earlier about just giving fan grace or whatever, just give the people what they want. Bring back Nene Leakes, bring back Kenya, swirl in Candy from time for an episode or two just to say hey, swirl in Kim Zolciak just to say hey, swirl in Sheree Whitfield just to say hey, and let's keep what we got, and then let's just move forward. I think with all what we have now, keep everybody. Britt Eady's already at the house. When you don't come to a reunion, your ass go to the house. It's just as simple as it is. You don't return after you don't show up to a reunion. So send her home. Okay, this little meme of Oliver is hilarious. But yeah, I think keep what we have. Swing in a couple of OGs to say hey, bring back Kenya full time, bring back Nene Leakes full time, and I think let the magic work itself from there. I think that's enough to work with. Let's keep Phaedra because she ain't do shit this season, and let's hope between these 3 or 4 or these last 8 episodes, whatever, however many we get, let's hope Phaedra clocks in and gives us something. Because this season I've got nothing from Phaedra, and I love Phaedra. But next season, make Phaedra work. And Candy, if you're gonna come around, the conversation we've been waiting on. I know it's been a long. I know it's been a long time, sisters. I know it's been a long time, Candy and Faye. But that would be cute to at least see y'all do something. It's been a long time, but that's up to y'all. Oliver, you sound like you about to get up out of here. You can't get your things going on over there.
No, but we was honestly done. That was good.
All right, cool.
And we literally covered everything. Over 150 people watched us today live at one time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this last minute. Well, not last minute, but this impromptu live. But we really wanted to get into the things and give you guys our thoughts fresh off of the dome.
This emergency alert, honey.
Okay.
Alert.
Girl, I can never hear that again. Listen, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Be sure to like, please comment, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. Be sure to also subscribe to Quentin T. Harris's YouTube channel, where we will be dropping the link down in the comments as well. Q will be sure to do that. And be sure to drop down in the comments as well, guys, and join in on the discussion and let us know what you thought about the things we talked about today. We talked about a lot of stuff. We could not hold until Monday. So hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we just did, because I definitely got my life. Did you, Q?
I did. I can't wait to come back in the classroom on Monday.
I know that's right, Bookie Butt. Well, we love you guys so much. Any final words, Q, before we get out of here?
I do not. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media sites and have an amazing Saturday. Be sure to what, Oliver?
Yes. Until next time, my friends, be sure to parade and Kegel. Bye.
Yeah.